chosen ones. It is the enemy's way of making you feel like God's not listening. So 3 tools he's using right now to confuse you are distortion and delay. He wants you to think that God isn't listening, he's not showing up for you. And I want to remind you that the enemy would not be fighting you so hard if you didn't have something worth fighting for. And so the things going on in the world, if you can see through it, which if you're chosen, I know that you can, this is very much a spiritual battle between principalities and spiritual warfare. So I just encourage you to remind the devil, when he reminds you of your past, remind him of his future. You have a divine calling, and this is a divine appointment. Stay strong. Pray over yourself. Light a white candle. Fast. There's a lot of distortion. A lot. And the more that the enemy can keep you distracted, the less chance you fully ascending and really stepping into that purpose that God called you for. We all have one. And I think it's important to note that you have something worth fighting for. 100%. Stay prayed up. I fasted today. I fasted, well, it's probably been 36 hours now, going on 36 hours. It's some very interesting times happening right now. It's almost hard to wrap your head around because the majority of people, they don't realize. So it's our job to stay discerning. And another reminder is that when the devil can't reach you, he'll send someone. He'll have someone from your past reach out to see if you're still going to take the bait. That's happened to me, I don't know how many times this week now. But he's also seeing how you're going to respond. How does that higher self version of you respond to when, I would even call it temptation. People from your past, that's comfortable. That higher version of yourself, it's not comfortable. She embraces the discomfort. She steps outside the norm, posts the risky thing in order to help people align and stay dialed in. It's important to note those things. So when the devil can't reach you, he'll send someone your way. Whether it be an ex or an old pattern or an old paradigm that you're working so hard to break those patterns and paradigms in order to ascend, in order to really step up and level up for good. We've got to let go of that old version of ourselves. While it's okay to revisit those feelings, process them, and let them go, but we also need to stop giving the enemy so much credit. The enemy wants us to stay in that feeling of sadness or confusion, wants you to sit there and wonder why you had to go through this, or why that person hasn't texted you back, or why can't I just pay this? No, God did not intend for us to be on this earth and struggle. Just pay bills and die? Nope. We're abundant. It's time we step into that abundance. It's time that we speak life over our life. It's time we stop entertaining toxic people. What would your highest self do? She doesn't entertain or sleep with the devil. She moves on gracefully. She doesn't react to nonsense. She just removes herself. She doesn't stay down in the dumps because something didn't work out. She just knows that God has something way better for her. She doesn't react to disrespect. She just prays for that person. She keeps going. The devil has been after me since I was a child, and I finally see it. I see it so clearly. He shows up in people and old patterns for me. Some of the best things that I ever did was to start fasting and praying and speaking life over myself and just rebuking old patterns in people and trauma that kept me in this cycle of just repeating those patterns. But while I'm not exactly where I want to be, I know where I'm going. And the devil has no place in my life. What I consider the devil are those old patterns manifested. So if he can hear what you say, he can't hear what you think. Start speaking life and peace over your life in abundance and living as if you are that version of yourself, no matter what your circumstances look like right now. Start getting excited about where you're going. Start pre-celebration. I'm telling you, I've had little to nothing and had my life falling apart. Still be committed to, no, I'm not going to sit here and let this keep me down. That's exactly what my old self, that's exactly what the enemy wants, is you sit there and feel sorry for yourself. Nope. Not today, say, nope. You can send me those old people. You can send me with those old situations and have people pray on things that I know I need someone to say to me. But when you can validate yourself, you can pray to the Most High, get in that meditation, and honestly pray your way out of it, despite what's going on around you, and that's powerful. So if you're down, you're feeling like God isn't listening, you feel like things aren't moving right now, we're just in a divine delay, baby. The other side of this is the mountains, not the valleys. So keep going. Stay strong. Speak life and peace over yourself. I am chosen. I am abundant. I am worthy. I am grateful. I'm healthy. I am wealthy. I am aligned. I am ready to receive. I'm open to divine love. That's what I say. I'm open to divine love and aligned relationships. I'm open to receiving what is rightfully mine. And I rebuke any plans of the enemy in Jesus' name. And I pray that over you. So don't forget that when you feel like God far you've come.